Pearl Jam's Eddie Vedder has some thoughts about Donald Trump's $100,000 watch that he's now selling. Listen.
For the low price of $100,000, you can own a gold watch. The same person who is every day telling us that citizens in America cannot afford eggs is somehow selling $100,000 watches. So which one is it? This election is about time. And it's about time that we say we're not going to take this anymore. We're not going to take this bullshit anymore.
Leaving aside another celebrity weighing in on politics, but I think the substance, I'm curious, is Trump stepping on his own message by selling, six-figure watches at the same time that he's saying that the country is struggling financially?
I think the country is struggling financially. If you look at the middle class, if you look at the working class, they've been wiped out under the last 3.5 years of Biden. But there's also some people who've experienced tremendous success. That's America. Some people excel, some people struggle. That's just the way it's always been.
Is the middle of a campaign the best time to be hawking $100,000 watches where he benefits from the royalties off of his name?
I mean, we'll find out in November how the American people feel, but I suspect they'll be selling those $500 watches pretty fast.
500. There are 100,000.
Well, there are several. There are more.
I understand what Eddie Vedder is. Can he show us? Can he point to where the watch hurt him? I mean, I don't understand. Like, what did the watch do to him? He seems to be so upset with the watch. He doesn't have to buy one. He's not being forced to wear one. Celebrities sell crap all the time.
Yeah, but sometimes the intelligence gets insulted to the point that you just feel like you got to say something about this, right? Like the idea of this $100,000 watch. Honestly,
This is what pushed this guy over the edge. Go watch.
One of the beauties of having a concert is you can say whatever you want. Once you got the
I'm a
microphone,
First
you
Amendment
do
guy.
it in charge. But I mean, honestly, I hear him selling $100,000 watches, and your question is there a money laundering angle to this? Because who else is going to give you $100,000 and just get a watch back? Like even if you're talking about real fancy watches, $100,000.
Let me introduce you to Hunter Biden's art sales.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like it's on that same level of stuff. But I can understand how somebody sees this, and it is the thing that makes them roll their eyes and just say, "Are you kidding me?" You got to admit it's
Okay, then don't buy one. Who here is buying one? Nobody? Okay, good. We've established it. Nobody here is getting a watch.
It is very peculiar that Trump is doing these things literally while he is running.
I don't find it to be peculiar at all. In fact, I find this to be who Donald Trump is. One of the most amazing things or fascinating things that we will explore probably 10 or 15 years post Donald Trump is how someone who uses the bathroom on golden toilets is able to convince poor people that he speaks for them.
I know that's right.
And I don't understand the psychology of it. And that's just my naivete. Again, I'm using that word I studied for the SAT again, I guess, but I'm using it again. And I just really want to understand how he's able to convince people while selling them 100,000. Think about the juxtaposition. He was shaking hands with the union boss from the Longshoremen, who have a noble cause and worthy cause, who I stand with in fighting against corporate greed. But he's also hawking $100,000 watches on the campaign trail?
Well,
Like-
I would say that longshoreman executive lives in a multi-million-dollar house.
Well, I would also say that you should not come to Charleston, South Carolina and say anything bad about our international longshoremen.
All right.
Because they are the people who make the country run.